I can't believe none of you guys want to get involved with this.
It's not a matter of not wanting to get involved. We are involved.
I just don't think that attacking the GC is a wise choice at this point.
I agree with them, Mark. We've been pretty comfortable here in Avery. Probably because we haven't been making waves.
Yeah, dude, we've been hiding. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, and we've managed to keep under the GC radar because of it. There's a few dozen people living here that don't want to wake up to soldiers kicking their doors in.
I agree with you in spirit, Mark, and I've been praying about this. I just don't feel God leading me to an offensive military position.
You know, I've been praying too, Colin. I do feel God leading me that way.
I don't want to have anything to do with this. I'm leaving.
Darian, come on.
You might want to get this worked out with her first.
Darian, hold on. Would you stop?
Why? Why? You don't care what I think. You don't care that nobody agrees with you on this. You're going to do what you want.
You know what they did to Chloe Williams?
Yeah. And now you want me to go through it again when they catch you. Forget it. Not this girl.
Darian.
Don't! I'm beginning to think this was all a mistake.
All what?
Us. You, me, everything. You need to start thinking about someone other than yourself.
But
Yeah, I know you think you are, but you're not. This is all about getting revenge on the people that killed your cousin. You blame the GC for him being on that boat that sunk.
You're wrong.
I've been wrong about a lot of things lately, I guess.
Episode 69, Haunting Honeymoon.
Morning, sunshine. Ready for breakfast?
Manna, my favorite.
And fresh water for the lady?
Seriously, Judd, you've been doing this for what? 4 months?
124 days.
Do you plan on doing this until Jesus returns?
I plan on giving it a shot. Here, eat.
Better than Krispy Kreme.
I know. I wish we'd had this recipe before the rapture. We could have made a fortune.
Judd, do you ever wonder if it's right that we're so happy now and so many other people are suffering?
I hadn't until you said that.
I mean, I see Buck and Sion, both of whom lost their loved ones.
Sion lost his children, too.
I almost feel guilty for being happy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Maybe we can talk to Sion about it.
Yeah,
Can I come in?
it's your camp.
Packing up already.
Yep.
Know where you're going yet?
Look, Marshall, I know you guys don't agree with me. Darian won't even talk to me anymore. I just don't see why I should be sticking around here doing nothing.
Would it make you feel better if I told you I agree with you to a certain degree?
Would it? Probably not. Why? Do you agree with me to a certain degree?
Yes. I like the idea of proactively taking on the global community. If I were 20 years younger, I'd probably be doing it myself.
That's an excuse.
No, it's a reason. And I have another reason as well.
I'm sure you do.
We've spent a lot of time and effort to keep this camp from being noticed by the GC. I'm amazed we've gone so long without them taking a closer look at us.
You said this before.
I know. But think about this. There's a whole bunch of people here who've spent a lot of the last 6.5 years running for their lives, wondering if the next day will be their last.
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
But you're geared for it. You're a fighter. Do you really expect Maggie Carlson to go around sporting a machine gun? Look, what I'm saying is, some people just want to sit out the next 6 or 7 months without any excitement, and that's okay. That's the way they're geared.
And meanwhile, I sit here chomping at the bit, not able to do the job that I'm ready to do.
Well, maybe not.
What do you mean?
If you're serious about getting into it with the GC, I know someone who could use you.
Really? Where?
South of Chicago. There's a group there that's having problems mobilizing to get up here. They don't have any vehicles, and they need help getting food and water.
So, not military.
No, but they could use someone who is. Someone who can get supplies for them. Find and acquire vehicles. I understand you've done that before.
Yeah, once or twice.
Anyway, I called Enoch, and he said he'd love to have you if you want to go.
Enoch?
Enoch Dumas. He and his group have been holed up in a mall in the burbs south of Chicago since the Strong building went down.
He was in the Strong building. That's where the Trib Force was set up for a while.
You want me to call him back and get this ball rolling?
Yeah, let's go.
Vicky, I appreciate your thoughtful concern. It has been difficult for me at times without my dear wife and children. In times of weakness, I don't always feel God sustaining me.
You certainly don't appear to have times of weakness.
Oh, yes. Generally on the days that end with Y.
So what about being happy when others are really hurting?
You must remember that joy and sorrow go hand in hand. What you feel now is the direct result of what you've been through in the past.
So we shouldn't feel bad about it?
Don't feel guilty for the gifts that God has given you.
Even when others suffer?
Would you return the gift that God has given you?
I suppose not.
Then enjoy each other, and peace, and joy. They are all from the hand of God.
This is 4438. Could you connect me to Commander Fulsiri? Oh, wait.
Commander Fulsiri.
Commander, this is 4438 in communications. We've traced 2 phone calls coming out of the western Wisconsin area in the last 6 hours. I finished triangulating them. We have location confirmation.
Where?
Just outside the town of Avery.
Alert command at Fort McCoy. I want an infiltration team mission ready in 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
Well, time for me to get going, I guess.
Sorry more people didn't come out to say goodbye.
I'm not surprised. Darian is just mad at me. Charlie told me he thought something bad was going to happen to me, and Conrad, who knows?
I just want you to know that we're all going to be praying for you.
Well, I appreciate that.
When do you expect to be in Chicago?
Couple of days.
You're going to stay in touch, right?
Well, as best I can.
Better get going.
All right. I'll see you soon.
All right, team, listen up. Intelligence has provided multiple confirmations that this location is one of the hot items on the GC Subversive search list. There's a very good chance that Vicky B is hiding in with this group. I want her alive for interrogation. Everyone else is expendable. Understood? Yes, sir. Grab your rides. We leave in 2 minutes.
Come on, come on. Not almost. You know, that's what I get for picking the car with a lousy AM radio. Whoa. Hang on. Dust on the horizon. It's too much to be from one car. Too many of them to be tourists. I'd say it's time for me to get off the road. Yeah, okay. This should be a good spot. They won't see me here. Let's see who these guys are. Here we go. Let's have a look. Focus. Well, now. What have we here? GC half-tons? And Humvees? Oh no, and they're headed right for the camp.
This is Commander Fulsiri. We are 6 minutes out. Stand by. This your first assault, soldier?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. These Judahites aren't much of a threat. We've secured 4 of these camps in as many months and haven't had a single shot fired at us.
Well, that's a good record, sir. 4 assaults and not a shot fired.
Oh, there were shots fired, just none fired at us.
Understood, sir.
Don't worry, son. We haven't taken a single... Look out!
What was that, sir?
It's a car, on fire.
They took out Jensen's vehicle behind us, sir.
All vehicles, report in.
Okay, that ought to keep these guys busy for a few minutes. Hopefully enough time for me to get back and warn the others. Okay, that hurt.
Did you hear something, too?
Yeah, it sounded like an explosion.
That's what I thought, too. See that?
It looks like something's on fire over there.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, sounded like an explosion.
Did Mark leave
Yeah,
yet?
about an hour ago.
You don't think that...
Phoenix! Come here!
What's he barking at?
Look, someone's running this way from down by the woodshed.
Darian, you better get inside just in case.
That's Mark! He's limping!
Darian, come back!
Mark!
Didn't expect me back so soon, did you?
You're limping. What happened?
You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Everybody's gotta go.
What happened?
There's a column of GC troops headed this way. I don't think I slowed them down for too long.
They're on the main road.
Yeah.
We can take the back way out.
All I know is you're not going out the front.
What's wrong with your leg?
Later. No time right now.
I'll go wake up the others.
Let's go.
Go with them, Darian. You need...
I need to tell you I'm sorry for everything I said before.
We don't have time for that now. Besides, I wasn't listening.
What?
I'm sorry, too. Now, come on. We gotta bail.
We're all loaded up here.
Yeah, so am I. Hey, check on Fogarty's car. See if he has room for Mark.
I'll get out some other way. Someone has to cut off pursuit.
How are you going to do that? You can hardly walk.
Don't worry about it. I have a plan or two. You guys just get moving. If things work out, I'll meet you at Enoch's.
Get going, Colin. I'll finish up here.
All right, whatever you say.
Do you even have a gun?
I still have this flare gun.
All the computer stuff is still here. It'd be nice if they didn't find all that.
Right, done. Now get going. Those creeps are going to be here any minute.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah, thanks for the warning. See you guys on the other side. I got some work to do.
This has to be it, sir.
Why are these buildings burning? Why are these buildings burning?
I don't know, sir.
Chalks 3 and 4, secure the perimeter. Stop here. These fires were set. You can smell the gasoline.
There's no way anybody could be alive in any of them.
Start your sweeps. They're running like rabbits, and I want them.
All right, let's go. Start a full perimeter sweep. If you find anything, you bring it to me.
Well, you won't find me, or any of your car keys. Now, I'll just borrow the last car in line.
Hey! Who are you?
I'm the Iceman. Now be quiet. I'm borrowing this car. Oh, looks like you're unconscious. Good, that'll make it easier. This is easier than I thought.
That's my vehicle!
Not anymore! Whoa! Good thing you're a lousy shot. Wait a second, who's this now? Whoa!
Did you pack this box, Vic?
Yeah, why?
It's supposed to be blankets. It feels like you filled it with rocks.
You're getting soft in your old age.
I'll give you old age.
Judd, Vicky, Lionel said you'd be down here.
What's going on?
Someone just called for you on the satellite phone.
Who?
Darian.
Oh, Darian called.
She sounded pretty worried about something.
Are we supposed to call her back?
She said she would call back again in a few minutes. Or right now.
I'll take it. Hello?
Vicky, is that you?
Yeah, what's wrong?
The GC attacked the camp. We had to leave.
What did everyone get out safely?
What's going on? Nobody knows where Mark is. He said he'd meet us in Chicago.
Hang on, Chicago? Why Chicago?
Marshall knows someone's hiding out in Chicago. We're all headed back that way.
Wow, okay, be careful.
Vicky, if you find out anything about Mark, let me know. We had an argument before he left.
I will.
Everyone was so mad at him. But if he wouldn't have left, the GC would have found us.
So he warned you guys?
Yes.
What's going on?
Are you okay?
I'm scared, Vicky.
I know. Let us know when you get to Chicago.
I will. Pray for us.
Yeah, no problem there.
I have to go. We can't stay on the phone too long.
Okay, take care, Darian.
So they bailed out of Avery?
More like they were forced out, and nobody can find Mark.
Oh, great.
Is he awake?
Looks like he's just coming to now, sir.
Get him up.
Get up.
I'm up.
Thank you, Sergeant. I could have done that. You want some water?
Mm-hmm.
That's enough. That's enough. Are you ready for what they're going to do to you? No mark, no head. You know, they say sometimes the blade sticks. It'll cut into your neck a few inches, but not all the way through. Sometimes they have to drop it 2 or 3 times.
It's fine by me.
Start talking and you can get a clean blade. Oh, no, don't you pass out on me now.
He's out again, sir.
You have to understand, Judd, I can't get as deep into the GC mainframe as I used to be able to. They set up all kinds of firewalls and password protection grids.
Then don't go through the official mainframe. Just search the news outlets. GCCNN.com, any reference you can find to Mark Eisman being captured or executed.
If he's that important, they'll tell the world they have him.
No, not if they don't know who he is, and Mark's pretty good at playing his cards close to the vest. That's a poker term.
I'll keep looking.
All right, let me know if you find anything.
Mark, wake up.
Oh, who are you?
A messenger.
Yeah? What's the message?
Let's get these handcuffs off you.
How'd you do that?
The how is not important, just the why.
Okay, I'll bite.
Your heavenly Father knows your needs. He heard the cry of your heart and sent me.
To rescue me?
This is the message I was sent to give you. When you go through the great waters and the great trouble, I will be with you. When you go through the rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fires of oppression, you will not be burned up. The fires will not consume you.
That's your message?
Hey, who are you talking to back there?
Don't worry. They can't see me.
I have to know, are my friends okay?
Your actions enabled them to escape. They are all safe.
Thank you. Hey, are you leaving already?
We will see each other before the end. Take heart. The Lord is with you.
Hey, how'd you get those handcuffs off?
What handcuffs? These?
Get those hands up. Get them up!
You guys have no idea.
Roll your fingers across. I said roll it, not press it.
Anything yet?
He's not being cooperative. They're trying to process him, but he's not being real helpful.
Has he given his name?
Sure.
Well?
Clark Kent, Peter Parker, Bruce Wayne, and Richard Kimball.
Get him in a cell. I'll take it from here. Is there someplace I can get some food? Hi there. I hear you won't tell us your name. Hungry? You like Chinese? Personally, I love it. Egg roll. I love this stuff. Want a bite?
Seriously, the old eat in front of the hungry prisoner routine? Pretty old school.
What else do I have here? Ooh, sesame chicken. My favorite. You smell that? Man, that smells good. Oh man, this is good. This could be the best sesame chicken I've ever had. This is so good I may have to go kill the guy who cooked it. That's how good it is.
You know how insulting it is for you to assume my stomach rules my head?
You know what kind of facility this is? This is the real deal, son. This is the land of slamming doors. This is the home to some of the ugliest criminals you have ever seen. I let you loose among the population here, you may as well be dead. Or we could put you in one of the isolated cells where you could be alone. Tell you what, you give me your name and I'll put you in an isolated cell. Suit yourself. Guard, put him in C-Wing. Here, you can have this.
Don't you want to know your fortune?
It's yours now. What's it say?
You're right. This is my fortune. You will be traveling soon and coming into a great inheritance.
Steve, say hello to your new roommate.
Who's this?
Won't tell us his name. Maybe you can find out for us.
Got a name, boy?
You won't tell the guards?
I don't talk to the screws any more than I have to. I sure don't talk to them socially.
Alright, my name's Jeffrey Spaulding. I'm an African explorer.
Yeah, you look it. But what are you doing in here?
I didn't get Carpathia's mark. Looks like you didn't either.
Afraid of needles. What's your excuse?
Well, Steve, I'll tell you. You ever go to Sunday school when you were a kid?
Sending your son to die for me.
Come into my life and make me your child.
Come into my life and make me your child.
Amen.
Amen. Well, I can't believe it.
What?
I heard all kinds of stories about people who found God in prison. Never thought I'd be one of them.
Well, see this cross on my head, Steve?
Yeah. Well, where'd that come from?
You got one too now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mark Eisman.
Oops. Somebody did their homework.
What do you mean?
Well, that'd be me they're paging. They found out who I am.
That's your name?
Yep. Hey, Steve, pray for me, would you?
I don't know how to talk to God.
You just did. Talk to him like you talk to anyone else. He knows what you're saying.
Come on, Eisman. You got an appointment.
Yeah.
Your name is Mark Eisman. You attended Nikolai High School in Mount Prospect.
Yeah, I know. Does it mention that my eyes are green?
You were an accomplice of Vicky Byrne, also known as Vicky B., writing and printing a subversive rebel newspaper. She's been a burr under my saddle for a long time.
Yeah, she's a doodle.
This is not a game anymore, Mr. Eisman. You are under arrest for crimes against the potentate of the global community.
I don't recognize your potentate.
Do you recognize these people? If they're looking a little pale, it's because they were already dead when the pictures were taken. Recognize Natalie Bishop? Or this guy, Pete Davidson? Or this Zuckermandel guy? Or Chloe Williams? Or is it Chloe Steele Williams?
Are you enjoying this?
Chloe, whatever her name is, sang like a bird before they killed her. Same as you're going to do.
You're dreaming.
Not me, Eisman. Not me. Guards, hold him down. As soon as I inject you with a little sodium pentothal, you're going to tell me everything I want to know.
Don't think so.
Hold still now. I'd hate to cut you accidentally. That a boy. Guys, let's give him a minute. Just relax, Mark. You're about to tell me everything, and there's nothing you can do about it anymore.
Mark. Wake up, Mark.
Who? Oh, it's you. You're back.
I am here with you.
Oh, that shot they gave me. Is that gonna make me talk?
God will give you the strength to resist, no matter what they put in your veins.
Okay, so I should just keep my mouth shut then.
I suggest you be creative. Your tormentor is approaching. If you truly need me, I will return.
Okay. All right.
You should be ready by now.
More food. What you got there? Cheeseburger? Hey, are those onion rings?
Looks good, doesn't it?
Dude, I'm worried about you. Have you had your cholesterol checked lately?
This is good. Let's start with some easy questions.
Okay. Who are you? Is that easy enough?
I'm Deputy Commander Fulsiri. You're Mark Eisman, right?
Sure.
Are you a part of what is called the Tribulation Force?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah. I head up intramural sports. Football, softball, bocce ball. We even had a bowling league till the earthquake.
Have you ever stolen anything to aid the rebels?
Well, there was this satellite TV truck a couple of years back. I was gonna fill it with some gas. and return it. But someone was trying to kill me, so it didn't quite work out.
You won't be laughing so much when your head is no longer attached to your shoulders.
Head no longer attached to... Yeah. I could see where laughing could be a problem.
It doesn't have to happen, you know.
Look, I'm not going to tell you about my group. You want supply routes, safe houses, all that stuff that I don't know. Why don't you just call this one a bust? Go sharpen your blade and we can get on with it.
Episode 70, The Last Farewell.
What's the word, Chang? Any news about Mark?
I haven't found anything yet. I've been busy with the Jerusalem Rebellion.
What Jerusalem Rebellion?
There's a group of Jews who are stocking up weapons to fight off the global community troops. They want to clear the whole city.
That's not going to happen, but okay.
We're trying to get some people inside. Most of the people there aren't believers, but they haven't taken Carpathia's mark either.
I suppose that whoever goes there would be in lots of danger?
Of course. But they'll be able to do plenty for our side.
Yeah.
Judd?
Come on, I'd be doing something. Right now I feel like I don't know.
What do you think your wife would say?
Huh. Good question.
So, did you bring me out here to get some fresh air, or so I could see the guillotines?
Both. I wanted to show you where it happens. Unless you want to play ball with us, tomorrow you'll be out here.
You know, don't sugarcoat it. I'm going to end up out here no matter what happens.
You don't have to. Just give us the information on the pilots, the supply routes, locations of safe houses, anything.
I don't know that stuff.
What do you know? We know that your group has a contact in the palace in New Babylon. Who is the mole?
If you have a mole, call the exterminator. From me, you get bupkis.
Let me take those cuffs off you.
Why?
We're not all monsters. We do have some compassion.
You mean you're going to feed me before you cut my head off?
I can keep you alive. Get you a Bible.
Touching.
Take this.
Your cell phone? What do you expect me to do with that?
You can't escape. You can't call for help since you don't know where you are. Use it to call someone you care about. I'll leave you alone for a few minutes. You don't trust me?
No.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I'll call my friends, you track it and capture them. Good plan. Fortunately, I just came up with a better one.
And you're one of the rebels captured by Commander Fulsiri in northern Wisconsin?
You betcha.
If you're just joining us, we have Mark Eisman on the line from a GC holding facility.
Yeah, that Commander Fulsiri is one tough hombre. He's got me seeing things completely different.
Is that so?
Yeah. In fact, they gave me this phone so I could call you guys in the media and give you the story.
What story is that?
My life as a rebel. My life in the Tribulation Force and the truth about our underground website.
So the commander has set you straight?
Oh, yeah.
What have you told the commander that you'd like to share with us?
Actually, I haven't even shared this with the commander yet, so you get the exclusive.
Really?
Any of you who have wondered about the disappearances or all these natural disasters like the darkness in New Babylon, or where you'll go when you die, you should check out our website.
So you haven't really changed your opinion about the potentate?
Are you kidding? Not after the treatment I've been getting here. See what I mean? Jesus is coming soon. I'll see you in the other.
Sorry about that. We seem to have lost the feed. We'll be back after word from our local affiliates.
Lord, help me out here.
It's time for you to get going. Put him in.
I feel sorry for you.
You feel sorry for me? Why?
Every knee is going to bow, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. I did it willingly. You're going to have to make it a confession.
Get him in there.
You can only kill my body. You can't touch my soul.
Oh, but if I could. Get his hands.
Into your hands.
Mark Eisman, welcome home.
Come in.
What's up, man?
Hey, you find anything out about Mark?
Nothing. Been weeks. I don't think we're gonna find anything out.
Even if they executed him?
Well, Chang said they might keep it quiet because they want us to think he's spilling his guts or something.
But he's probably dead.
I don't even want to think about it.
I've been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, Darian said Mark was looking for something to do. I've been thinking that there's more I could be doing, too.
Like what?
I'm thinking I want to go help those rebels in Jerusalem.
Oh, you can't be serious. Those rebels are going to get stomped.
I want to be there when the last war starts, just before Jesus returns.
That's crazy talk, dog.
I don't know. Anything I can do to make life miserable for those GC goons. And I want to be there when Jesus sets foot on the Mount of Olives.
Yeah? What's your wife have to say about this?
We've talked about it quite a bit, and she's with me on this.
I should have seen that coming.
Come with us.
Yeah, that's all they need, a one-armed rebel.
I think they'll take whatever help they can get.
Gotta be honest, bro. I like it here. I think I want to stay here.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Lionel.
And I saw something before that made me... I mean, I don't want to say it scared me, but...
It scared you?
Yeah.
What was it?
A video of one of Carpathia's meetings. There were these 3 dudes there. It looked like robots or something. Like, they were people, but there was no life in them.
Weird.
Not as weird as what happened next. These slimy things, they look like frogs or something. Anyway, they crawled out of Nikolai and Leon Fortunato's mouths.
Maybe they're just eating snails or something.
No way, man. These things crawled into the robot dudes' mouths. After that, they started moving around.
Oh, like the frog things brought them to life?
Yeah. Carpathia called them Ashtaroth, Bale, and Cankerworm or something like that.
What do you want to bet they were demons?
Now, I'm sure of it. That's why I'm cool sitting this one out here for a little while longer.
Yeah, seeing that, I don't blame you.
Look, Jed, you and Vicky want to go help the rebels in Jerusalem? Godspeed to you. I think I need to sit this trip out.
We're in Palos Hills. It's on the southwest side of Chicago.
And there's room for all of you?
We're living in an abandoned shopping mall.
That's perfect for you.
Well, I was more into horseback riding than shopping. Besides, the pickings are awful slim these days.
Oh, tell me about it.
Have you found out anything about Mark?
Not yet. I don't want to get your hopes up.
I know. I just don't want to jump in and believe the worst.
Well, just imagine he's safe somewhere, and you'll see him in about 6 months when Jesus comes back.
I know. I want him to be okay.
Me too.
So, what are you working on in Petra?
Actually, we're working on leaving Petra.
What? Where are you going now?
Yeah, there's rebel groups in Jerusalem that could use some help.
You're going to fight against the army?
No, we won't be doing any fighting, but they're not Christians, they're Jews trying to protect Jerusalem. We think it would be a good opportunity to witness to them.
In a tough situation?
Yeah, but some of the people here in Petra aren't nuts about the plan, especially the ones named Lionel.
No surprise.
Anyway, pray for us. I may not get another chance to talk to you before we go.
I'll tell everyone to pray. If I don't see you before, I'll see you after.
Hey, Vic, this is Lev. Eliezer Tiberius hooked us up. Lev knows his way around the prophecies.
Cool, nice to meet you.
Yeah, Lev was just giving me a little background on the rebel situation.
Yes. Zechariah 13 says, "And it shall come to pass in all the land, says the Lord, that 2/3 in it shall be cut off and die, but 1/3 shall be left in it. I will bring the 1/3 through fire, will refine them as silver is refined, and test people. And each one shall say, The Lord is my God."
That third are the ones that Dr. Ben-Judah says are going to be the rebels?
Maybe not. What the passage does say clearly is that they will accept Jesus as Messiah.
I'd like to help out with that.
Ben-Judah is going to be there himself. In fact, he's been training with all types of weapons.
He's going to fight?
Only if he has to. Perhaps he wants to establish his bona fides, as you Americans say.
Not many Americans say that, actually.
So you have someone for Jed and I to hook up with once we get there?
Yes, there is this man named Yafet that I have known for many years. His wife has just become a believer.
But he's not?
Not yet. Perhaps you can help change that while you're there. He will be expecting you just after the new year.
But that's a few weeks from now. We can't get there any sooner?
I'm afraid not. I suggest you take this time to study the scriptures, meet with Jewish believers, and learn how to witness to those you will meet.
Good idea.
Yeah, we've got a few weeks. We might as well.
You eating alone?
Just doing some thinking. Stuff like that.
If you want to be alone, I can go someplace else.
No, it's cool. You can stick around. I mean, I don't hardly talk to you that much lately. You're always doing other stuff.
Kinda seems like we both spend a lot of time staring at a computer screen.
It seems like that's all I do.
So maybe you're looking for other things to do? Want to get dirty?
Get dirty? What are you talking about?
Consider this my getting you a scoop on a great job opportunity.
You gonna sell me kitchen knives?
No, listen. Zeke is getting a little band of people together to help out during the war.
Dude, I can't even hold a rifle.
That's not what I'm talking about. Let me draw this out. Hold my mana for a second.
Okay.
Okay. See this here? This is Petra with all the rocks and stuff. All this is desert. And over here is Israel. Follow?
Yeah.
Now, most people are all mixed up about the Battle of Armageddon.
How so?
According to Zion, Armageddon is just a staging area for Carpathia's armies. The war is going to take place here at Petra.
Here?
Yeah, and Jerusalem.
So, the Battle of Armageddon is really fought in Jerusalem and Petra.
Zion says once the Euphrates River goes dry, things are going to move pretty quick.
And that's how Carpathia's armies are all going to get across?
Yeah. They'll come this way and end up in this valley here. It's called Megiddo.
I heard Sion talk about that place.
There's going to be a battle close to us here, but we'll all be safe. Then, Jesus shows up at the Mount of Olives.
So you still haven't told me what you need me for?
Zeke needs people to go out and pick up weapons, uniforms, supplies, ammo, whatever you can carry.
Yeah, that sounds plenty safe.
We're pretty sure that GC won't have any power over believers who are living here in Petra. God's going to protect us.
You sure about that?
Well, no. But there's one way to find out.
Move that table out from the wall a little.
That good?
Yeah. Oh, boy. That is a homely looking bush, but I think it'll get the job done.
What are we doing with the old shirt?
Decorating. Couldn't find any tinsel.
Hey, give me that stuff. You got other stuff to get ready.
Oh, right. You have the package?
Mac dropped it off this morning. I've been keeping both eyes and one hand on it.
Judd?
We're in here. Get rid of the shirt.
Where?
Anywhere.
Lionel, what brings you over?
Judd asked me to come over for dinner.
Ah, super. See what I can whip up?
How about manna burgers?
Or manicotti?
For dessert, banana bread?
You two are a carnival act waiting to be discovered.
Lionel, trust me, I know my wife. That was a compliment.
Hey, what did you do to that bush? It almost looks like a Christmas tree!
Merry Christmas, Rick.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
It is, isn't it? December 25th.
The last Christmas ever.
Hey, remember that Christmas at your parents' house?
You mean the one where Ryan got you that necklace and you thought it was from me?
I remember that.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. We're going to see him again in just a few months.
Yeah, and Bruce, and Haya, and my parents.
You'll finally get to meet my parents.
Yeah!
Look, Ryan isn't here and I want to give you something, but I want you to know ahead of time it did come from me. Merry Christmas.
You didn't have to get me anything.
Yeah, well, I did.
Is she gonna say something at some point?
I hope you like it. Mac picked it up for me. I wanted to give you a wedding ring when we got married. I'm sorry you had to wait.
It's beautiful.
I got it at Harry Winston's.
Harry Winston's? You paid too much. I could have gotten you the same ring for half the price.
Half the price?
I'm telling you, you want gold, you go see Shecky.
Why, I ought to...
Thank you.
No problem.
Somebody say something about dinner? I'm hungry.
And we don't have a whole lot of meals left here before we take off for Jerusalem.
Let's not talk about that right now, okay?
I agree.
Okay.
How about we just enjoy the time the three of us have left together?
Welcome to my home.
Thanks for letting us stay here, Yaphet.
Don't be so thankful. You're not staying here.
Where will we be staying?
You stay in the tunnels.
Tunnels?
Beneath Jerusalem, there are miles of tunnels.
The Arabs used to use them to sneak into the old city and murder my people. They are hundreds, thousands of years old.
And they're big enough to live in?
They're big enough for an army to live in. We store weapons in them as well.
Well, I feel safer already.
Judd, Vicky!
Over here, Yaphet.
Have you settled in?
Well, it's not as comfortable as we were in Petra, but it's fine.
Yeah, we're just sorting out these rifle clips.
These are not clips. They are magazines.
What's the difference?
A clip slides into the top of a rifle and is removed. A magazine holds the bullets within a cartridge that slides into the weapon. In this case, it is an Uzi 9mm.
Oh, well, now we know.
It is a common mistake. They make it all the time in American movies.
You probably shouldn't expect us to know all this stuff, seeing as we're not going to be doing any fighting.
While I respect your decision to not be involved in the actual fighting, I should point out that your job will be critical in the defense of Jerusalem. You will need to know much about the variety of weapons used in this battle.
Any idea when the battle's gonna start?
Yes, in fact, we intercepted a communication just this morning.
And?
It alerted the peacekeepers and morale monitors around the world to prepare for an assignment in the Middle East. In a few days, the entire region will be crawling with Global Community One World Unity Army personnel.
Global Community One World Unity
Yeah, we
Army...
just call them bad guys.
Doesn't that mean people without Carpathia's mark can come out of hiding?
Only if they're careful. Citizens can still kill people without the mark and get a reward.
But it is a sign that the end is near.
Representatives of the One World Unity Army have been gathering in Israel in preparation for the celebration of the 7th anniversary of the signing of the peace treaty that brought that country and the global community together. In other news, Baghdad-based scientists are still trying to learn what caused the 1,500-mile-long Euphrates River to dry up virtually overnight. Representatives of the Global Community University in Baghdad are looking at connections to the heat wave, as well as New Babylon's recent blackout. They are confident, nonetheless, that the source of the disaster is natural and not a cause for alarm. In other news, the economic situation.
Good morning, Yaphet.
Good morning, Judd. What do you have there?
Well, if you read the outside of the crate, it says oranges. If you look inside, Claymore Mines.
Oh, wonderful. Place them next to the rocket-propelled grenades in the box marked peaches.
Boy, when you guys protect your city, you don't do anything by halves.
Our enemies have been trying to take this city from us for centuries. We have learned the best defense is a stronger offense.
Well, I suppose.
You have heard the news already?
What news?
Your friend, Sion Ben Judah, is in Jerusalem. He has come to defend the city.
He's here now?
He is at the Wailing Wall. He is telling people there about your Jesus, Messiah, whatever.
Scriptures foretell what is going to happen soon. Listen to the words of Peter. The day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens will pass away with a great noise, and the elements will melt with fervent heat. Both the earth and the works that are in it will be burned up.
This is so cool. This is the same spot that Eli and Moishe spoke at.
I wish I had seen that.
Yeah, I wish he had too. They were something.
This crowd seems kind of nervous.
Yaphet says that many of these people have spent years in hiding.
Oh, they must be scared.
They are. But this is their city. They're ready to die for it.
Yeah, the only problem is a lot of them will.
And to set up his millennial kingdom in Jerusalem.
Judd? Have you seen Judd?
Not here.
What about you? Have you seen Judd or Vicky?
I saw him in the chapel.
Appropriate. Pardon me. Excuse me. Nice hat. Judd! Vicky!
Is something wrong?
Yeah, you look like he's... Oh, you have the mark of a believer.
I am a Christian now. So is my father and brothers.
That is awesome!
We went to listen to Ben Judah, and more accurately to mock him. Fortunately, that didn't work. Hearing truth is a powerful thing.
Oh, I'm really glad.
And that is not all the news I have to share.
What's up?
It has begun. New Babylon is being destroyed as we speak.
What about the believers there?
An angel warned them. Your friend, McCallum, flew most of them out.
That's unbelievable.
Except that the Bible predicted it.
I am learning there is much about your Bible that is incredible.
So am I, and I've been a Christian for 7 years now.
Now, if Babylon has fallen, that means there are only 2 prophetic events left.
Yeah, the 7th bowl judgment and the glorious appearing.
I assume the glorious appearing is when Jesus returns. What is the 7th bowl judgment?
Revelation 16 talks about a voice coming from heaven saying, "It is done."
That doesn't sound so bad.
Wait for it.
After that, there's going to be a huge display in the sky. Lightning, thunder. It's going to make the 4th of July look pretty feeble.
What is the 4th of July?
That's America's Independence Day. They used to have big fireworks displays in all the cities.
I see. Then what?
An earthquake is going to destroy every city in the world, lay low every mountain, and sink every island.
Okay, that sounds bad.
It's going to split Jerusalem in 3 parts.
Jerusalem?
Then there will be hailstones. Huge hailstones that are going to kill people.
Believers too?
The Bible doesn't say for sure. It does say men will blaspheme, so I want to assume it's just the non-believers that need to worry.
Jerusalem will be split?
Listen, Yaphet, your rebellion never had a real chance anyway.
Then why did you offer to help?
We knew there were people here like you who needed to know about Jesus before it was too late.
Yeah, we're not going to let the resistance down, but there are a lot of people hungry for God's message. Once these people die, there's no second chance.
What's that shaking?
It can't be the earthquake, can it?
I don't think so. Well, come with me to street level. It is as I feared. Carpathia's army has arrived.
I've never seen so many tanks and trucks.
This is gonna get ugly.
It's time to man your positions. The defense of Jerusalem is beginning.
But so many people still need to hear our message.
I'm afraid we've run out of time.